What's up, my brothers? I hope you're doing amazing. Happy freaking Tuesday. I think last night we all got a little confused, and there was a lot of misunderstanding as to where to be, what to get, what to look for, so on and so forth. So I totally get it, totally understand. First time for some of you guys being in a group like this. First time you being in a group with me. Um, so I put a Zoom in the group like 3 times. I think one person, two persons, 3 people showed up from the group out of 117, 16, whatever. And I get it. People have things going on. People have lives going on, and that's cool. So I thought I'd just go live today, do the training, since I wasn't just going to train 2 people. I want to train the masses. And so what I wanted to do today is bring this to you and then kind of set a frame, like when we commit to something as men, when we join a group and we say we're going to get a part of these trainings, and the trainer is like, hey, here's the link. Here's how you get trained. Here's how you do the thing you signed up for. You need to sign up for it, and you need to show up for it. And this is part of the training today. The training today is the most dangerous man is the one who's tired of lying to himself. And this has probably been the changing point of my whole life, is to understand this one principle. Right? Yep, you were there. Three. We got 3. Brian was there, definitely. And so, I'm a very spiritual person. I've been on a spiritual journey for a long time. I'd say 25 years ago, I disavowed myself of religion, and then I found my way back. And I found my way back in the darkest moments of my life. I found my way back to spirituality. And in that, I learned a lot. I learned a lot about who I was. I learned about who I wasn't. I learned about who I was being. What's up, Dave Parrott? Right? And really, the most dangerous man in the room is the man that gets tired of lying to himself. And so, in spirituality, I have a minor in religion. Imagine that. My dorky ass has a minor in everything. If you open the Bible and you turn to page 1, this is going to be the premise of what I talk about today. And page 1 is Genesis 1. And in the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. Now the earth was formless, empty, and dark. And darkness was over the surface of the deep, and the Spirit of God hovered over the waters. And God said, let there be light. And there was light. And God saw the light was good, and he separated light from darkness. And as I read that, there's many formulations that come across. Obviously, the formation of the universe, the formation of earth, the formation of the heavens and earth. But it's also the foundational beginning of good and evil. And in the Bible, a lot of times, God in his word is referred to, and is referred to as light. And light for God is truth. God speaks truth into the darkness, and he brings light into your shadows so that you can see the truth about who you are. See the truth about who you're being. See the truth about how you're showing up. And what I've learned over my journey is that most men are liars. Most men lie at a level that they can't even fathom. And they're like, no, I'm an honest man. I keep my word. Yes. I keep my word to the world. Sounds good. But you lie to yourself. You lie to your wife. You lie to your children. You lie to the freaking mirror. You lie to God. And yet, you want to be seen in truth. You want to be seen as the leader. You want to be seen in respect. You want to be seen in the love. You want to be seen in appreciation. But you can't stand in the truth of who you are as a man. And yeah, I get it. right? Well, I'm not cheating. Well, I'm not a bad man. Sounds good. The fastest way to destroy any relationship you're in is to break your truth with yourself. It's not infidelity. Infidelity is not the cause of divorce. It's a small percentage. What happens in relationships that break is the small micro cuts of lack of integrity that destroys the relationship. It's the death by 1,000 cuts. Right? And men lie a lot. We don't even realize we lie. We've gotten so programmed to lie because it keeps us from facing the truth. See, the thing about the truth, the thing about God is wherever their truth is, change has to happen. When God speaks truth, he speaks light into the darkness. The heavens and the earth separate. When he speaks light into you, you have to disavow yourself from the evil that's within you. But when you start to speak truth into your life, you have to fucking change your life. The problem is men are so scared to change. Men are so scared to be seen. Men are so scared from being uncomfortable that they program themselves to lie. They program themselves to be hidden in the world. And when all you do is hide, all you do is maneuver the word so that you feel good in other people's presence, you're never truly authentic. You're never truly leading. You're never truly seen. You're never truly appreciated because you don't appreciate you enough to stand in truth. Truth is the threshold for your greatness. Truth is the threshold for your righteousness. Truth is the threshold for any relationship you desire to be in, specifically the relationship with yourself. I don't know how many times I get into conversations with men and they tell me, I'm good. I'll deal with it. It's not that bad. And then we go into, well, let's rank you. Let's rank, how does your health look? It's a 9. Oh, really? When's the last time you've been to the gym? Like 6 months ago, but I'm healthy. What'd you eat last night? Well, I had pizza, ice cream, and I drank 3 beers. Lies. How's your relationship look? Man, it's the best it's ever been. Cool. So how does it look every night when you get home? Well, she sits on her phone on one side of the couch and watches TV, and I sit on my phone on the other side of the couch and scroll. When's the last time you had sex? You know, we probably had sex like 3 months ago. Your relationship's falling apart in front of your fucking face. Now I say, like, how's your relationship with your kids? Man, they love me. I take care of them. I spoil those little babies so much. When's the last time your kid come to you and had a hard conversation? No, they go to my wife for that. When's the last time your son asked you to take him to go throw the baseball and you turned him down? This past weekend, I was busy. I had to do some things. You're failing as a father. Then I ask you about your purpose or your business. How's your business going, man? Well, it's going good. Like, my business is really good. I'm really on fire about my business. Awesome. What did you do yesterday that moved your business forward? Well, I checked my emails and I see nobody really signed any contracts. So I just kind of, decided to check my email some more. And I'm thinking that these guys are going to get back to me at some point. You're fucking failing as a businessman. See, the thing about the truth is the truth has fruits. Like, when you talk to him, when you talk to somebody, when you talk to me, when you talk to yourself, when you look at yourself and you say, and I look in the mirror, like I just started this thing for myself called the Swole Boss Project. It's a 6-month project just for myself to document how to upgrade my own identity and how I do it. I've done it so many times. Like I just wanted to do it in real time and watch it change. But the only reason I did it is because I looked in the fucking mirror and I said, I don't like what I see. Like, this ain't, I work out every day. Why isn't my body changing? Am I actually pushing myself? Am I eating the right things? Am I eating foods that keep destroying my joints? I started to get really like detail oriented because the truth was I work out every day. I've been working out every day for 30 years, except for like a year, about 6 months with my shoulder problem. I do that. But am I working out at the capacity I can work out? Am I treating my body the way it deserves to be treated? Or am I just going through the motions? And I had to be real fucking honest. Like, I've been going through the motions. Yeah, I work out. Yeah, it's fun. I'm good at it. But I'm not actually pushing myself to be better. I'm not pushing myself to be in healthy, like, fighting shape, as my brother Dave would say. I've been lackluster in that effort. And that started the process. And then I was like, then I looked at my business and I've been committing to like this thing to work on my business and be more business minded on my day-to-day actions. Because sometimes doing what I do, you can get caught up creating content. And then you forget all the integral pieces, like the back end pieces, the sales pages, the DMs, the reach outs, the follow-ups. How do you move people through and all that thing? And sometimes you just take your eye off the ball and then all of a sudden you're looking like, why is my business not as profitable as it used to be? Oh, I stopped doing the things it takes. Right? And so I started to look at all these little integral pieces. And I had to get real honest with myself because I wanted to say I work out every day. But the truth was my body showed me you don't fucking take care of yourself, Jim. I wanted to say I make content every day. I'm got a big following, da 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 da. But the revenue shows you're not doing the follow-ups. You're not doing the reach-outs. You're not doing the marketing the right way. Because the truth has to match the fruit. Every time I say I'm doing something, if the evidence doesn't show me that, then something is off. Usually what the fuck I'm saying. And a lot of men say shit. We're sayers. We like to talk. We like to be about, oh, listen to me, baby. I'm going to do A, B, and C. And I'm going to write it down. My New Year's resolution is to lose 50 pounds and make $1 million this year and be the best husband on earth. And 6 months in, and we're 6 months in, and you look at like, I gained 20 pounds. My business isn't nowhere near $1 million. And I ain't took you on a date since January. So the words out of your mouth don't match the actions with your feet. Truth bears fruit. And you will be judged not by your mouth, but by your fruit. Yet we constantly talk, but we never freaking move. And we call that lack of integrity. And the fastest way to break trust in your relationship with your wife, with yourself, with your children, with your clients is a lack of integrity. I don't do what I say I want to do. And as a man, I need to be the man that moves his feet in the direction of his mouth. My mentor once told me, and it was probably one of the things I live by the most, is the thing I coach by the most, is the thing I hold myself to most too. You never watch a man's mouth, you watch his feet. His mouth will tell you what he wants to do. His feet will show you what he's going to do. And there's a lot of sedentary motherfuckers out here. There's a lot of men that sit still. There's a lot of men that say shit while sitting on a couch. There's a lot of men that are couch potato bodybuilders. There's a lot of men that are, for lack of better words, jacking off in the toilet because they ain't had intimacy with their wife in forever, because they don't know how to build polarity. They don't know how to be integrity within the relationship. They don't know how to show up and be a great husband. There's a lot of men whose kids turn a deaf ear to them because they don't show up at all for their children. And those children go to their mom all the time. And we bitch and complain about why are boys becoming so feminine? Because men are not being fucking men. Men are being feminine. The masculine leads from the front. The masculine doesn't talk about shit. The masculine does shit. The masculine doesn't hope people appreciate him. He fucking is appreciable. The masculine doesn't try to go get trust in the world. He is a trustable motherfucker. The masculine doesn't go and look for admiration. He admires the motherfucker he is. The masculine doesn't go and find neediness of love. He is the love that moves the world. But the problem is we got so many men nowadays that they're abdicating their power as a man. They're giving it over to their wife. They're giving it over to their girlfriend. They're giving it over to the fucking government. And the government is taking it inch by inch by inch by inch. Look at your fucking children. Look at fucking society. Look at how everybody thinks that we give a shit about how you feel. Well, what you think you should appreciate me for the way I feel about me. No, you should appreciate yourself for the way you feel about yourself. We got all these little boys wanting to be seen, wanting to be heard, wanting to be understood, wanting to be overly emotional, wanting to be Billy Badass, but they can't bust a grape in a fruit fight. They run their trap, but they don't move their fucking feet. They have no discipline. They have no direction. They have no logic behind them. And the reason why is because their father doesn't either. Don't blame it on the kids. The kids are just sponges for what's around them. And so they're taking on the feminine energy of their wife, of the mama. The mama's telling them what to do, how to be, and all you see is all these little boys showing up being unmotivated, uninspired, non-leaders, overly emotional, see me, hear me, feel me. And man, my brothers, this is how we destroy society. You destroy society one family at a time. You destroy society by governing masculinity out of the household. And you know how you win society again? You bring masculinity back. You bring men back to the house. And I mean not like, whoa, I'm man, like, oh, like fucking Andy Elliott or, oh, look at me, you're a pussy. No, no, no. No, like, I am the fucking leader. I am grounded. I am heart-led. I am directional. I move the earth. I give. I hold. I am emotionally intelligent. I communicate with authority. I communicate with directness. I am assertive in my life. I am not passive. I am not a pansy. I am not a pushover. I am not a nice guy. I am not an overgiver. I'm not a people pleaser. I am the fucking man. The government has purposely tried to get rid of masculinity out of households because masculinity will push back against bullshit. Masculinity will push back against nonsense. And if you can squelch the voice of masculinity, all you have to worry about is feminine. And guess what the government's not afraid of? They're not afraid of women pushing back. Oh yeah, let's give women all the power because we're not scared of shit. But you get a few people that start rattling the cage a little bit, like, I don't play by the rules like this. I don't play by these bullshit rules of there is no man in the household. There is no leadership. There is no direction. There is no common sense. There is no logic. I don't play by that rule. I know that's my job. That is my purpose in the world. And you're starting to see men wake up incrementally over time. And I'm leading a movement toward that. And I need you guys to lead the movement toward that. And that movement is coming back to you. Coming back to God. I look at it as this. Men have been taught, and this is where men have been screwed. Men have been taught that they are not good enough. Men have been taught that they are not loved. Men have been taught that they are missing something. Men have been taught that they are not valuable. My brothers, I'm here to tell you, when God said, I create you in my perfect image, you are it already. You are good enough. You are loved. You are perfect in his image. You are valuable to this world. Stop looking outside of there. Come from God down to me and then take that out into the world. Stop going out there to try to bring back to you so that then you feel good about you. Feel good because God gave it to you. Feel good because you and God are aligned in one spot all the time. Take that guy into the world every day and you will move the mountains around you. But until you stop chasing the world so that you feel good about being a man, you will always be the feminine in your house. You will be the feminine in your life. You will be the feminine forever. The man knows who he is. He aligns with the Creator. He is him. I am the one. On my phone it says, I am the one. God didn't create me separate from him. He created me as a version of him to take that message out into the world, not to separate myself from him, trying to find me through other people. That's where the world has screwed men. We've covered all of this stuff up, and now it's time to chisel it away. It's time to reveal the masterpiece. It's time to reveal the man that lies underneath. It's time to reveal the man that brings power back to the world so that we stop having society tell us all of this filth, famine, farm is okay. This is right. No, that is wrong. That is not the way you run a life. That is not the way you run a household. That is not the way you live in marriage. That is not the way you operate in integrity with self. It's already been laid out. You got to stop searching. Every time you say, I'm missing something, you're already disconnected from God because you told God that he didn't do a good enough job when he created you. Now you got to go find the missing pieces. That's bullshit. I lived that life, and that life led me to drinking, led me to women, led me to overworking, led me to destruction. I've lost everything so many times chasing myself outside of God that I never was able to be okay. But now that I have found who I am through him, I can take this message to the world, and I know for a fact there's nobody that can shake me off this mountain any day of any week. And I need you to do the same. I need you to be on the same mission with me. This is why I do what I do. This is why I coach what I coach. I'm going to leave you with four questions that I think are pertinent to your growth, that are pertinent for you to understand. What is the biggest lie that you're telling yourself today? What is the biggest lie you keep telling yourself on a daily basis? Number one. Number two, what is the biggest lie you keep telling your partner on a daily basis? Number three, what is the biggest lie you keep fucking perpetrating to the world every day? And then number four, which is the most important, why? Why are you telling these lies? And what's the payoff for telling them? We only do things to get something out of it. What are you trying to hide? Who are you trying not to be seen as? What are you afraid of in your truth? Are you afraid that you're going to get a little uncomfortable? Are you afraid that you're going to have to change? Are you afraid you're going to have to lose some people? Every religious text says this. Sometimes you have to empty the cup so God can fill you back up. You may have to drop off some of these people. You may have to drop off some of these ideas in your head. You may have to drop off some of these habits so that you can be filled back up to actually live in your life instead of survive in your life. When are you going to take the call? When are you going to make the effort? When are you going to show up for the thing that you want? When? When are you going to stop pushing off into the future what you can have today if you decide to choose it today? Time is short. You are not guaranteed the next second. And if you're not living your life fully on fire, you're not living your life fully thriving, you're not living your life going after it every day, what are you doing? If you're living your life in shadows, you're not living your life. You're living your life not to be seen in life. And it's time for you to change. It's time for you to shift. It's time for you to grow up as a man and become the man that you want to be. That being said, I have a spot for you. If it's something you want to do, it's a calling on your heart. Like, hey, I'm ready to freaking go. I'm tired of this. I'm tired of being burnout. I'm tired of chasing me. I'm tired of chasing the world. I'm tired of chasing love. And I just want to be that for myself for once. I have the spot. I have a men's community called the Brotherhood. I promise you, it will light you up. It will change your life. You'll be around men that are freaking going after it every day. I teach in there every day. I coach in there every day. You get access to shit that no other person gets access to. It will change you. And if you want that, message me or comment Brotherhood. I'll shoot you a link. I also just created a school for men that just don't even know. Like, so much of what I know and so much of what I teach, you have no clue about. You may say, well, yeah, I know that. No, you don't, because you're not living it. I have a thing called the Conscious Man School, which I promise you, it builds you from the ground level to the top level, right? From the foundation to the mountaintop. All the skill sets, mindsets, heart sets, soul sets that allow you to move, operate, function at the highest level of you every day of the rest of your life. If you want something to that, comment Conscious Man School, and I got you. Guys, I'm here to lead a revolution of men back to being men back to being leaders, men back to being in control of their own destiny. I'm not here to sit on the sidelines and watch all these men suffer, watch all these men pansy out, watch all these families fall the fuck apart because men are too afraid to show up. It's time to get it back together. It's time to come back to source. It's time to reunify yourself with you and God so that you can take that man to any mission, to any war, to any circumstance, and lead that place with confidence. My brothers, thank y'all for hopping on. And I hope this freaking got you in the heart today. Peace out.